Well, don't we just love when unstable people get mad at gamers for wanting what we want? And by gamers, I mean men, because men are the dominant audience for video games. And a lot of men are enjoying Marvel Rival because the gameplay is great, the art style is great, the Chinese knows what gamers want, and we want fun gameplay and beautiful women. And we have someone having a meltdown over a fictional character. Pixels on a screen is getting this dude to melt down. And he's melting down about the character named Magik. She is a popular female character in this game and she looks good. And we have a tweet here of a mentally ill man. You can see the flag in his name. And he's melting down over some fan art. The tweet says, "This is dog shit Guna bait for the straight male gaze. Magik would not get leashed, would leash another woman, and should have muscles and a strong nose in this artwork. Very disappointing." Why are you getting mad at artwork? Why are you mad that an artist chooses to draw the character the way they want to draw the character? It's their artwork, it's their pencils, and they chose to draw this because they had the freedom to do what they want. You act like this person is in charge of the canon of the continuity of the Marvel universe. It's just fan art on Twitter. Why does that cause you to melt down like a child? You're talking about the straight male gaze. You are a straight male. I check your profile, bro. I know you try your hardest to not look like a man, but nobody's falling for your trap. So I don't know why you're talking about the straight male gaze when you are that said straight male. And if we look at your profile on Twitter, it says 20-year-old trans poly lesbian puppy girl. Okay. So you're a quote unquote lesbian, but you're a man. You're just a man. That is it. So you are oh my god, I hate Twitter. It's just just the most strangest human beings on the planet be on Twitter. This website is just so retarded. So you like this type of artwork. You just want it to be more masculine. You know what I've noticed with these types of people? These transformers. Yes, I call them transformers because they be flipping and flopping into new genders. These transformers hate beautiful women because they wish they could become a beautiful woman. That's why this gets them so angry, this artwork. Because they are so pissed off that they can't be the one in the picture. They wish they could be Magik. They wish they could have the fucking cake, the nice melons, the nice chest, the big bouncy melons. They wish they could have that, but because you are not born that way, you will never be like Magik. That's why you're getting mad. That's why a lot of these transformers get mad at beautiful women, because you wish you could be that woman, but you're never gonna be that woman. And a lot of people are calling him out in the comments, and he is responding to a lot of comments, like this first one here. So you're shitting on an artist because you want Guna bait, not just the same kind? That's what it sounded like to me, because he said make her more muscular. So he wants muscle mommies. That's what the internet calls it. I know, oh my god, muscle mommies. These terms just But anyway, he replied to that. He replied to that and said, "If you're going to make Guna bait, don't reduce women down to Guna bait for cis het men. Ideally, we wouldn't have any Guna bait. Cis het men. So men. That's what you are. Men." These fake fucking words for this community of weirdos. They come up with words instead of just being normal human beings. And I still don't know what the word Guna means. It just seems like shaming men for being men, and you're never gonna shame us. We're tired of that shit. We get shamed all the time across society. We're done with that. We're done with this stupid ass feminism. We're done with women and their double standards. You're not a woman, but I'm talking about in general, where the men in entertainment are allowed to be sexualized and idealized, but the women have to be ugly. And we're dealing with that in gaming. There's so much ugly women in gaming. I can show so many examples on the screen. There's plenty more than this. But the men get to be buffed, jacked out, super jacked, look like they're on some kind of enhancement drugs. Like, that's what the men look like in video games. But the women gotta be ugly, so only men could be Guna bait for women? No, we're not gonna deal with this double standard anymore. We're tired of this. We want beautiful women. That's what gamers want. And these people always think it's just men that love beautiful women. It's women that love beautiful female characters as well. And that's what this reply is saying here. I think most women would relate to her appearance even if they don't find it appealing like a straight man would. I doubt most women can relate to looking roided out. Also, how do you know she isn't leashed by another woman? And this mentally ill weirdo responded to that by saying this: "I don't give a fuck if she's being reached by another woman. Magik is a buff woman with a strong nose? What about those women? If you want to draw a skimpy blonde ego for the long ass number," he typed here, "time, do that with an OC or one of the hundreds of characters, including in Marvel, that fit that bill." What are you talking about? First of all, Magik is not even a buff woman. I don't know where you're getting this idea from. She's never been that ever. What comic are you looking at? She's not like that in Marvel Rivals, and she's not like that in any comic book that I saw. I don't know what you looked up specifically that got that idea in your head. Second of all, most women are not muscular. So you want companies to pander to a small demographic of muscular women? You're saying, what about those women, buff women? Most women are not that. Why do you think it's a good idea for companies to pander to the small percentage instead of giving their audience what the audience wants? You're not going to get money by pissing off your main demographic and thinking that you can just replace them with a new one. So many companies wish they could do that with like rainbow people or women when men are the audience. That does not work. And these companies learn the hard way with a bunch of layoffs and a bunch of loss in profits and failures and flops. They learned the hard way that you cannot just disrespect and dismiss your audience and try and get a new one. And you think you can just shame men who want beautiful women in gaming, which is pretty normal? Anyone who's going out of their way to shame and attack is most likely projected, and that's what this reply is saying here. Anybody who calls people gooners for the most average sexual attraction are most definitely pedophiles. I'm not joking. There's no other explanation. Male gaze too. That and gooner needs to die off. Yes, the term gooner needs to die off because it's stupid. It wouldn't surprise me if that mentally ill man is a PDF file, because a lot of people in that community get exposed for wanting to go after kids. They believe that kids can be transformers as well. So it wouldn't surprise me whatsoever, because statistically that community is dangerous to kids and women. But if you are a normal person, a normal human being, guess what? If you don't like something, you don't have to look at it. You choose to engage in the tweets you claim you don't like. If you were a normal person, you would just move on with your day, and that's what this reply is saying here. My God, just fucking block it then and move on. It's not canon. It's a fan drawing. Grow up and ignore the things you don't enjoy. Life gets a lot easier when you don't engage with stuff you don't like, and that is true. You don't have to consume anything. A lot of people love to get angry on the internet, but you claim you don't like the thing that you're getting angry at, but you are still engaging with that same thing. If it makes you that fucking angry, move on. You can mute the account. You can block the account. You can just choose to just ignore it and move on with your day, but you're a fucking loser that has no life outside of Twitter. That's why you're getting mad at fan art. It's not canon. It's not part of the Marvel continuity. You don't have to engage with that. And that dude who just posted that reply is a fucking transformer as well. So you got other transformers that are just tired of you freaks just arguing and getting mad? Get a job. None of these people have a job outside the internet. That's why that guy was replying so much in the replies to this tweet. It was like so many. He was replying to like everybody. Get a job. It's just honestly fucking pathetic. Don't listen to any of these losers. Just play the games you want to play. Enjoy the characters you want to enjoy. Magik is a sexy woman, and a lot of people are becoming a fan of the character because the character finally has a good adaptation. Who would have thought a good adaptation can make a comic book character popular? I wish these idiots at Disney in the West would understand that instead of just race swapping characters and bastardizing characters, you can make unpopular characters popular by giving them good adaptations. Iron Man was a nobody character before the Iron Man movie came out, and now a lot of female characters are becoming popular because of Marvel Rivals, and gamers are enjoying the game and the characters. All the losers can stay mad and stay angry about beautiful women in gaming, because that's what gamers want. We want sexy women in gaming, and no amount of women or mentally ill men playing pretend is going to change that. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So all the Transformers getting mad at Marvel Rivals, go fuck yourself.